East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UCONN Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UConn's offense will start this game off. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gives it to the back on the draw. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to Johnson. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here's the return from inside. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Now after the short completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So Texas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Number 81.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. He's going to pass. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. On target over the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UCONN has it teed up to start this second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just trucks through it. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This UConn offense really has it going. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. Running with power. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. That is no good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
Texas 21, UConn 3.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The run to the left. Made a defender miss. The expressway is wide open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by 10 to Ohio State. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time, he's got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, UConn. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They put together an 81-yard drive. The deficit is huge, this one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here comes the Texas offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And it's slipped out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
You got to be able to finish plays, and that running back had it, man. He had a first down, but he just could not hold on to the football. You got to be able to finish runs. That's one thing this coaching staff is always preaching to their backfield.
UConn going back to work on offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
25-yard line. 4th down coming up.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. 1st down here for the offense.
Will be a turnover on down.
They believe they can run right here. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer.